This is the BEnergyAware Podcast. In life, there are many things that can bother us, and so sometimes we make adjustments in order to adapt. And then after we do that, we can be somewhat more okay with whatever's been going on that has been irritating us, triggering us, or troubling us, or that put us in a tough spot. The key thing here would be to notice whether these adjustments that have been made are internal or external, and how or why they are being made, and for what reason. I can safely say that the best adjustments are those that are aligned with our own needs. For example, if we forget about what we really need and try to change the way we are just to fit in or to please someone, then sooner or later we might find out that we've become someone that we don't really like. And we might realize that we are not being true to ourselves. Our own needs need to be met first. I know that can be a big challenge, considering the way that society works. And so sometimes it can seem like we're making unreasonable and almost delusional demands. But needs are needs, and they need to be met. And it can take quite an effort to meet them if our surroundings dictate something different. So it's up to us to stand up for ourselves and to stand up for our own needs. And once we start putting in more effort, then we can easily get tired of constantly working hard to honor our own sensitivities. And then we might even end up hating them. In other words, it can be hard for us to accept them and to accept ourselves being so sensitive. It can be a really tough fact to face and to accept. So, what can we do? What helped me was first of all finding out and getting clear on what my needs are, and then making a daily effort to meet them one by one. And yes, there were things that kept bothering me, so I needed to dig deeper and find more solutions. I found out that the more inner work I do, that I don't react as much, or even at all, to things that used to bother me a lot, and because of which I sometimes couldn't even sleep during the night. The more inner work I did, I would just keep getting better and better. I know that with highly sensitive people, there can be one or two things that don't go away no matter what we do. Or at least, that's what some of us think. And that's why I dare to ask, can there be a remedy for those sensitivities, or are we really stuck with them for good? Maybe we just need to heal something that we're not aware of so that that particular sensitivity diminishes and with time maybe even completely evaporates. I've seen it happen, and I have had a few of those kinds of breakthroughs myself. So to me, it comes down to the amount of healing we are willing to do, the amount of effort we put into it, and the level of self awareness we achieve. So, going back to how to accept being highly sensitive, if we are doing the inner work and healing work, and if we are dedicated to improving our overall well being, then there is a good chance that it will be much easier for us to accept our sensitivities. And then we might continue to see more upsides than downsides to being highly sensitive. From my own experience, my biggest sensitivities came from situations in my childhood when my needs were not met, or when someone made sure that I feel bad about even having them in the first place. Sometimes there are cases where it's hard to find the reason for why we're so sensitive to something. It is up to us to ask questions and to try to find out more about it. Or not. We have a choice. Our sensitivities can be a big part of our identity. I always ask myself, who do I want to be? How do I want to be? Anyway, let me know what you think about sensitivities, and are we really stuck with them or not? I would love to hear your opinion. Follow me on Instagram at BEnergyAware and message me there or through my website BEnergyAware.com. You can also leave a comment below. And please subscribe and share this with your friends. I'm Bran, your host, and until next episode, take good care.